I want to know from both of you, what was the first memory, first emotional connection with Ferrari?
I have two, actually. When I was growing up, was Formula One. Okay,
yes,
so this was in the era of Prost and Senna, the battles in the Formula One, and then eventually with Michael Schumacher. And the second was when I was a boy. I had
yes,
on my
of course,
poster of the F40. And a nice little story about this is recently we were doing a legacy tour, which is an event where we celebrate these iconic models of the past. And so we brought, all the owners of the F40 to the factory. And I was there with one of my sons who happened to be in Modena near the factory. And the owner called him over and he said, "Hey, Andrea, why don't you take a seat in my F40?" And for me, that was really something special, because that was the connection from when I was a little boy, and to see also the passion in my son and him getting the chance to actually sit in it, whereas I just had the poster to dream about. But really, Ferrari is a dream. It really is a dream, and it's really exciting to be working for such a brand and here in Romania.
God?
My experience with Ferrari was a little different. I come from a very humble, poor background, and as a kid, I used to see the wealthier people of the city used to drive their Ferraris. And for me, the biggest moment with Ferrari was when I bought my first car. I was 24 years old and purchased a 308 GTS, and I had started selling cars from my house, and one at a time, and I built up enough capital, and when that opportunity arose, I was able to purchase the car, and the biggest thrill for me was waking up early in the morning and starting it.
Yeah.
Just to hear the engine start.
Yeah.
And and from there it just evolved into a journey with Ferrari that has lasted the better part of 40 years.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the best soundtrack driving a Ferrari?
The best soundtrack?
Yes, please.
Well, I think, today we will see the Amalfi, and the Amalfi has the V8 that has been celebrated as the best engine of the past 20 years. And you're going to see when you get to the certain RPM, when you hear that sound, you don't need any music going on, because it's just it's something that really encapsulates you when you're driving. It's really one of the fundamental characteristics when driving a Ferrari is that sound and that feeling that it gives you. We say a driving thrill. We have these different elements that we consider the main kind of ingredients behind what makes a Ferrari feel so special, and that sound is really iconic.
So for me, it's to elaborate on what Rino says. I mean, for me, it's you don't need any music. Ferrari makes music, right? But when I get on a racetrack and I hear the engine on a racetrack, it is the most incredible sound and feeling anybody can describe. I really enjoy that. So I very often have the privilege of going to a racetrack and drive my Ferrari just to hear the engine. And this is true. It's a magnificent sound.
I want to know what's the most surprising thing people do not know about Ferrari.
I grew up in Canada, and we didn't have very many Ferrari back then.
No.
What has really surprised me about Ferrari now that I'm based in the headquarters is despite it's a brand that of course has a big following. We're very lucky to have a lot of Tifosi that share this passion, but it still has this family feeling in the factory, where everything comes together, and there's this special attention to the people, that every worker, every person that is working and associated with this brand is really respected. And I think that's something that really is unique for Ferrari. It's really a family feeling where whether it's clients or employees, our partners. It's something special, and I didn't expect that with such a brand that is, you know, has so much desire around it, and is a big name, of course, but it's something that still keeps us humble and close to the ground, this feeling.
Yeah.
It's not just a car brand, it's a community, it's a lifestyle. It's not just a car. So when somebody purchases any other type of luxury car, it's not the same as Ferrari. It was a company that was built from the ground up. So it's a community, it's a culture. When you own a Ferrari, you own part of the company. You're part of the community. You're part of the community. It is an incredible community. Ferrari has masterfully created communities all over the world. They don't just sell cars, they create communities. And the events that Ferrari holds are second to none. So this is what creates the community, and it's fun to buy a Ferrari because you get involved in racing, you get involved in events. Everybody, you know, like they say, you know, often imitated but never duplicated.
So, just for fun, okay, if you had to choose one Ferrari that suits me best, okay, which one it will be?
Can I answer?
Yeah, you're the boss.
And why?
Ferrari Amalfi. We are here to, I think you've seen it there, but it's a very modern, very elegant, a little bit understated, but very powerful performing model that really shows the sophistication. And I think this is what we've been talking about the Romanian market. It's very sophisticated, very much into the details, but also appreciate the heritage and what it makes to craft such a car. So. I think that in the Verde Costiera, the color that you see is one of the launch colors, so a very special color that is emulating this Amalfi Coast where the name is coming from, and the energy that you get when you're in this place in the Amalfi Coast. So we invite you to come to the Amalfi Coast and drive the Amalfi, and you will hear that sound and all those special things that we talked about today. So.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure.